sit in a sports bra and you have your bibs on, and then all of a sudden you get that bib wrinkle. Hey, what's up guys? KymNonStop here. I just finished a quick training ride before I go to the airport for London. Red Hook Crit is next weekend. Anyway, I've been wanting to make this video for a while. Core training for cyclists, because it is a little different than just trying to get a six-pack. And if you are trying to get a six-pack, please go check out all my other videos, because your cardio and your diet are integral to getting a fit body, not just laying on the floor doing crunches. If you are a cyclist and you want to prevent back pain or neck pain, or you just want to be fitter in general, these moves are going to be really helpful for you to take on the road while you're doing your training, off season, in season. It's not super intense. You can do these during your season if you have the energy after riding hundreds of miles per week. Now, if you have a strong core, you feel like you train your core enough and you still have back pain or neck pain and you haven't gotten a pro bike fit, go get a pro bike fit. This video is not to replace that. Trust me when I say a pro bike fit can change a lot of issues you're probably having on the bike. Now, if you've already done that and you just want to take your training further, this video is for you. Stay tuned. Oh, and if you like this video and you like my little bib roll, please click the thumbs up button, share it with a friend, and hit subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. So I'm starting on the yoga mat in a position that you're probably pretty familiar with. And no, I'm not making a dirty joke. Maybe I'm making a little bit of a dirty joke, but your back is very familiar with this position, right? You're rounded quite often when you're on the bike. So we're gonna do the opposite and arch. And this is just, you know, yoga cat and cow. Try pulling your shoulder blades down and back, lift your chin, lift your tailbone, really drop that rib cage, and then do it again, curving up and arching. And now I'm gonna ask you guys to get down on your hips and using your hands, pull your shoulder blades down and back, push your shoulders down away from your ears, and push off the floor here. Just to like a place where you start to feel the stretch. You don't need to go all the way right away. And just hold that for a few moments, and then lower down, and then put your hands out a little further, coming up a little higher. Hold that for a few moments, and then lower down. And we're going to come back to all fours. My knee is still a little tender from my accident, so I'm gonna be a little wonky on these. Hands on all fours. You want your back not arched, you don't want your back curved, you want your back right neutral position. So if you can do these next to a mirror, that might be helpful. And you're just gonna raise your opposite leg and arm. And this is called bird dog because you're kind of emulating those hunting dogs. Feet at the edge of the mat, and you're going to bring your hands over your head. Take a deep breath in, exhale, come up, just about halfway, still scooping out the abdominals. As you breathe out, push the belly button all the way in, okay? And then roll back down, inhale. Good, and now hold this position. Make sure you can breathe, and we're gonna do some twists. This rotational movement, and this one's gonna fire the glutes up for you. Keeping your hips on the ground, extending, putting your hands down, putting your head down where your hands are. Extending out, putting your head down where your hands are, and then squeeze and lift, hold. And squeeze and lift and hold. That's my moves for cyclists. I have an entire abs playlist you can go over to and check out all kinds of moves if you want to get more creative, a little bit crazier, a little more challenging. This is specifically for my cyclists out there who are in off season or in season, specifically in season because it's not super aggressive. It's great for recovery, it's great for helping you keep some flexibility in your spine and strengthening that core so that you don't have as many back problems when you're putting in the long miles. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Click subscribe. I'll be back with you next week. I'm KymNonStop.